Posible captar fotos. Bueno, ya.
Ya estamos, Lick. Ya estamos, Lick.
Good afternoon. How are you? Well, as you know, my name is Elizabeth Guevara. I'm very happy to be here because it means that you are interested in this topic about artificial intelligence here in Mexico City. Well, from doubt to trust, Mexico's AI transformation journey, or how Mexico is embracing AI. Okay, well, AI research in Mexico began with academic institutions in the late 20th century with UNAM and ITSM as a pioneer in AI, robotics, and machine learning studies. The focus in problem-solving algorithms and their applications in natural language processing and automated system. I was there in ITSN maybe in 1983 where they were talking about neuronal networks, as Kevin was talking about us. In the 15th century, Mexico became one of the first Latin American countries to recognize this transformative potential. In 2018, Mexico launched its national AI strategy, one of the top 10 countries globally to establish soft frames. There's only 6 years ago when Mexico is in artificial intelligence, and you have seen how advances we are in that matter. Okay, can you imagine a Mexico where where AI is not just a tool, but a trusted ally in education? Anyone can? Imagine Mexico? Oh, okay, 2 of them. Well, AI is the bridge to a stronger and smarter Mexico. Are you in? Perfect. Learning AI is like adding a superpower to your AI skills apply to jobs in fields like marketing, finance, engineering, and the arts. For example, I was 2 weeks ago at the Meta Forum, and some people say that AI is going to take us the creativity, but no, the artist said that maybe for her it takes maybe 6 years to get a piece of art, and now it's more easy for her to be creative and in less time. Okay? Your skills and knowledge are the bridge to a future where Mexico leads in AI innovation. Let's build that future together. I hope so. Well, okay. AI is the bridge to a stronger and smarter Mexico. Are you in? For example, the most occupation in AI exposed are business professional, managers, chief executive, science, engineering professional, as you are going to be. Okay, AI is the future, but now I think is the present. Why technology is important, it's what we do with that truly matters. For example, for you that are developers or maybe users, I always think there are 2 parts from the technology, and you need to know what you can do with it. Okay, sorry. What is AI? Well, it's the ability of machines to imitate human cognitive skills, such as learning, reasoning, and problem solving, that traditionally require human intelligence. But what is really the potential of AA? Well, maybe in your daily lives, you are already using AA applications like in your social media, healthcare, and security. Who is using Netflix? Okay, perfect. Well, Netflix, TikTok, Instagram, or YouTube ensure users see post videos or ads aligned with your interests. It's what Netflix recommendation is doing too. When they suggest movies and shows based on viewing history and preference. Are you agree with this? Okay, perfect. Okay, other potential use of AA is that monitor transaction, detect frauds or unusual patterns in banking accounts. Be very careful with this to avoid fraud. Other potential AA application is in manufacturing. For example, to improve production process, automatic factories in Querétaro employ AI-driven robots for assembly line efficiency. I believe that you must see them sometimes. For agriculture, AI optimizes water use and improves crop yields, addressing drought and food security. There's many industries doing AA now. For example, other that I like it very much, it's a smart cities initiative that use AA to manage traffic, improves waste management, and enhance public safety. For example, Guadalajara is now one of the cities that is using the integrates AA in smart urban planning. For the traffic lights, for example, for example, no? Okay, sorry. Well, in education and training, AA-powered platforms like Coursera and edX are enabling development in technology sectors. For example, Mexican universities are increasingly AA tools to support online learning. Okay, well, this is the first slide. Is the, but can you back? Or well, this is disrupted AA. What is prop tech? All the words end with tech. Prop tech, insurance tech, tech, health tech, and market tech. What is prop tech? Is a property and tech word merge. For example, well, I work too in real estate, and now we are using maybe augmented reality, virtual reality to show the people the place where they are going to live, or maybe they can move the kitchen or change the color of the furniture, etc. And before we used canvas, put it on the porch of the house, and now we use YouTube videos too, streaming for maybe it's a foreigner person who wants to buy here in Mexico something, or maybe in Tulum or any place in Mexico. That's it now, PropTech. Then the other ecosystem is insurance tech, that insurance is for your house, for your car, and for your person. For example, well, I hope not. I have an accident, a very small accident, just a bump, but I need to call the insurance company. They came now with, the person came with this iPad or Apple or table, or you say, tablet, and they now I just need to write down what happens, and immediately it goes to this information or this data, as Kevin was saying, was sent to the company to prepare the order for repair the car. And there are many other applications in insurance techs now. For government or GovTech, for example, in Mexico, there's an application called Llave, key, that now for anything you want to do, if you want to know your water account, etc., you need this new key. And they are starting, as I told you, with the smart cities, maybe for light traffics. Other one is the health tech. It's for doctors of medical. I was working with this maybe 15 or 20 years ago. It was very hard for us that doctors can understand these kind of applications to manage the patients. But after the 2020, as you know, it has to be this way only for many time. Marketing. What is marketed? Is marketing with technology. I use this a lot too with many applications. For example, with Canvas to make, for example, this presentation, or some ads for my social media, or maybe I use ChatGPT too to create the dialogues or the text for that ask. And well, it's the data serves too for segment customers. And other very, very important I don't put here, well, I don't, is finance. As they take, is fintech is very used today. For example, well, there's many, but maybe Plata, Nu, Didi are the new fintech here in Mexico, and you can find a very good job in that company, in that. Okay, well, how AI solves these problems, I already told some examples, but for example, Canva, it's an application. Copywriting for the ads is Jasper, Copy AI. There are many, many other applications to use it with AI now. As I told you, maybe you are using one on your phone or on your computer, and maybe you don't know it yet. Well, what about Mexico among the top countries for AI expansion in Latin America? As I tell you, well, since 2018, Mexico is in the focus of this. And one of sectors that are using more this kind of technology are business intelligence and analytics, 32%, machine learning, 23%, and robot process automations and robotics, 13%. Focus on process optimization and automation case are areas for innovation and efficiency in business. For example, I always trying to make that women and entrepreneurs use this kind of AA because maybe they can focus on their business and not only in how you process this information. Is what I'm trying to do. And more than women are very refusing this. Well, Mexico's AI ecosystem. I think that you cannot believe this because there's only 362 companies that are already in AI, 11,000 jobs for these AI ecosystems, and $500 million of investment with an income of $1.3 million during only 20 2024. And maybe you can find a very good business in this ecosystem. Only here in Mexico. What we need to do is that the people or you or your family, your knowledge people, embrace it, see the potential of this technology. What I would like to tell you is that don't share personal data or information like your home address or your personal phone number, for example. Not all the AA applications give information. They say, I can give you this, no, for its privacy, but many applications are still managed by humans. And you know, well, we are humans. Okay, they care about that, about your personal information. But if you are a company, maybe you really want to be in the internet, when Google or any other another searcher are looking for you, well, you maybe can use the name of your company address, or what you sell, you can put it on the internet. Okay, well, some studies note that a significant percentage of Mexicans support AA's potential, but express concerns about privacy and ethics. Are you one of that? Yes, who is afraid of AA? Well, only maybe one, two people. Can you tell me why? What are you afraid? No? Uh-huh. You are what? I can hear you. Well, but you are in you want to use AI or no? Yes. Okay. No, but well, I am asking you about if you are concerned about your privacy or ethics. Some of you are not using AI because of this, or any all of you are using AI. Well, okay. As we know, there are bad people and good people. For example, in the morning, bueno, at the morning, there was a girl telling us about, I don't know if I can see, if he's still here, about a traffic slave, okay? Well, there is now a case in one of the universities here in Mexico because a boy took some photos of their partners and he put it on he uploaded in the internet naked. And now, the Olympia law is working, and maybe he's going to spend 9 years in prison. I really tell you that be careful with this. It can do very good things for us, but maybe it's going to be bad for other people. Okay? And if you are on students, it's more important. Well, advocates and legal experts stress the needs for all AI developers to ensure their tools are safe, ethical, and fail-proof. As I'm telling you, the technology, I believe it has two parts, the users and the developers. And maybe you are going to be that kind of people, developers. Be careful what you do, be careful, prove very well your application before. I know that the companies like Apple or other companies, Android, etc., prove the applications before, but maybe we know too that maybe 2 weeks ago or last week, it's supposed that an AA application tells some students that may hurt himself. I really don't believe that because I'm a user of AA. mm, Almost all days I'm, in my daily life I'm using AA, and it never tell me anything like that. Something happened to you? No? Perfect. Bueno. Okay. Other benefits for users and company. I think this is a good thing about AA. It is productivity and it can automate many tasks currently performed by humans, freeing up time for people to focus on other, more creative and strategic tasks, as I'm telling you about the artist who told me this. About decision making, it can analyze large amount of data to identify patterns and trends that humans might not be able to see in the exact moment because it is a large amount of data. As entrepreneurs or as students or maybe for large companies, it can be very, very useful. This is why Netflix, YouTube, or any kind of social media are telling you or segmentation your information. It has application in several sectors that I told you to solve problems in areas such as medicine, healthcare, industry, marketing, finance, agriculture, logistic, security, and education. Last week I was doing in a forum, and they were showing us how they have a program for this agriculture thing. Other thing it can do is improve customer service. It can provide customers with more personalized and efficient service. For example, AI chatbots can answer customer questions 24/7. I'm sure you are using this as an entrepreneur or maybe if your company, because, for example, WhatsApp Business can answer many questions that are always the same from the customers. I hope so. I hope you can use this. Cost reduction or reduce waste. AI can be used to optimize energy consumption in buildings or to optimize the use of management materials in manufacturing. There's many in Mexico City. I really don't know in here in Toluca. I should look for that. But there's is lit buildings where the lights are the lights can be power on when everybody leave the room. Oh, we have this in at home. Well, other thing is that you can trust in AA is how much do you agree or disagree with the following. These are some graphics about this. Just in Mexico City, Mexico is the 66% people think that they agree that artificial intelligence will protect your personal data. It is 51% male and 49% female. And the more people that trust in this is Gen Z. Sí. Okay, there's the millennials too, and my Gen X generation is 47%. Are there still the boomers, who is 42%? And they are with the higher education who believes this. These are other countries. There, you can see other countries, maybe the Brazil and Chile from LATAM too. Well, AA and jobs. How do you think that the use of artificial intelligence will increase in the next 3 or 4 years? You can have an idea of How much is going to increase in 3 or 5 years? Someone? How AA is going to increase the use here in Mexico? No? Okay, well, this graph can tell us in Mexico in 3 or 4 years, maybe it's 52% who thinks that is going to be better and much use. It's the same, male thing is 38% and female 35%, almost in Gen Zeta. Okay? And many of these people who think this are decision makers. Okay, what we want to do is to empowering the next generation that you are the next generation. I hope so. Young people like you are the future AA in Mexico. AA isn't here to replace us. It's here to work with us. Studying fields like engineering or data science can help you lead this change. We saw this early. Think about how you want to shape Mexico's future with AA and what role you want to play. Mexico's unique opportunity in AA. It is about connections. AA isn't just a technology, it's a connection bringing us closer to each other and to new opportunities. As I tell you, maybe Zoom or other application or your phone or WhatsApp can connect with other people far from here. That's AA can help us. About trust, we need to build trust in AA is a key through existing business and familiar technology. We can make AA part of our daily life in Mexico. The other thing is about innovation, AA that supports our dreams. It respects our culture while pursuing us forward. Other thing is unique opportunity is the future. The future in AA in Mexico is not distant. It's been built today by each one of us that are you here. And support, our business don't need to start over as an entrepreneur. With support from AA, they can grow and adapt, connecting tradition with progress. As I tell you before, we use a canvas to sell houses, and now we are using YouTube videos or streaming. As I told you, imagine a Mexico where AI is a tool and a trusted ally in education, healthcare, and in a future where technology fuels dreams and drive progress. AI is not just a tool, it is an opportunity to transform Mexico's future. Whether you are a student, entrepreneur, or part of the community, you can shape how AI impacts our country. Don't just be a spectator, be a creator. Start small, explore an AI tool, join a text group, or imagine how AI could solve challenge around you. Together, we can build a smarter, more inclusive Mexico. For example, who is going to start with trying an AI platform like ChatGPT or Canva? For your studies or for your product, you can start using ChatGPT or Canva until the people in the morning say that you are forbidden to use it at the school. But I hope so you can use it at your daily life. Join workshop, hackathons, or online communities to learn and collaborate. And think big. How can AI address problems you care about? Start imagine solutions. For example, for the entrepreneurs, of if you want to start something, you need to start by knowing what is the problem you need to solve. Will you take this first step? Someone is going to take this first step? No. Then I hope so you are here. Can you have a question or answer? No. Because it is in English, it doesn't matter if it's in Spanish. No. Well, at least you understand me. Ah, okay. That's good. Thank you. Thank you very much.
¿Me prestas tu diadema tantito?
Sí.
Thank you very much. Muchas gracias. Pasa por aquí. Te queremos dar un reconocimiento en nombre de Grupo Tech y Master Media, Master Media Lab.